All right, now let's talk to Carolyn in Pahrump, Nevada. Pahrump.
Oh.
You're in the high desert.
Hi.
How are you?
Thanks, John, for taking my call.
Thanks for placing it.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the day that the World Trade Centers went down.
Yep.
I really, me and my girlfriend, every morning we would sit and have coffee and watch the news every morning.
Yep.
And me and my girlfriend were watching TV, and seeing this. And when we saw the plane hit the Trade Center, and it was so devastating to both of us that we have never recovered. I have never recovered from it. I have had a son who committed suicide several years before this. But this catastrophe, seeing that plane hit the World Trade Center, destroyed me. And I went to a doctor because I needed to, right? And I said, it's just unreal. And he goes, you would not believe how many people have come in here to me seeking help because they saw that on TV. Is there any hope for us?
Yes, there is. And our hope is in our faith.
I have faith, but I've lost it a lot. Okay, I've lost and I've pushed back because of two bad circumstances. Okay, so you tell me, what is the faith?
Tell you what?
Tell me what do we have to hang on to?
I can only tell you this. Now, if you want me to give you a personal answer, then I will, in front of millions of Coast listeners and some who are okay with me being in this chair and a few who may not be okay with me being in this chair, but I will give you my personal answer. Father is watching. Father created this universe. Father always wins. Put your faith in God Almighty. Find comfort in knowing Father is watching. You know what? Your call has just triggered a thought. I've lightly touched on it before, but I'm going to go ahead and just put my whole hand on it. I believe this country is suffering from a broken heart. We need to get over it. Yes, these travesties have been perpetrated. Yes, we have been manipulated, deceived, misguided, misdirected, and lied to. We need to just get over it. Yes, this has happened. There was a campy little movie made one time. And it's campy too. But in every little work of art like that, there's a little golden nugget somewhere. And it's a little thing called Mortal Kombat. And it grabbed me, grabbed a lot of kids that I knew of that watched it. And it was this admonition: face your enemy, face yourself, face your greatest fear. Just face it. Look at it. And remember, Father is watching, and he's only going to let this go, but just so far. And if these fools want to worship Satan, if they want, oh, hail Satan, blah, blah, well, you just hail Satan all you want to, but just remember, you can't have one without the other. I'd rather go with the creator of the universe than the perverter of the universe. And I hope that helps to answer your question. Thank you very, very much for your call. That was kind of cool getting a call from Pahrump, Nevada, if you know what I mean. East of the Wookiees, Sharon in Stafford, Virginia. How are you, Sharon?
I'm fine, sir. And yourself?
Oh, just too good for my own good, I'm afraid. What's on your mind tonight?
You recall the woman who said, "What hope have we?" And I just wanted to say that the current rulers of this world system, they don't know how to run things. And the world is showing it, and this is the death throes. You know how animals bite and they try to harm? If you get near them, they harm you. When
Sure.
they're in the death throes, that's what is happening around the world. These people are nuts. I mean, look at Iceland. Iceland threw them out. And we don't hear a word about it in this country. We don't hear
seized their assets, and jailed them, and then just reset it to zero and said, we're just zeroing this out and starting over, and we're putting you cats in jail, and we're taking your assets, and that's it.
Yes. We need to put them in jail and send the jails overseas somewhere. I don't care where, just not here. And, lady, whoever said, what hope do we have? We're called to stand until he comes. And this is the death throes we're watching. Just stand, people. Just stand. It'll, we're tougher than this. A plane flies into a building, so-called, and we're supposed to kneel. Forget it. Not today.
I'm just going to sit here and let you go on for a little bit if you want to.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, 1/3 of the population won this thing in the first place. And it's by no little degree that we could do it again. Come on, people. You know what we're made of. We know who gave us the backbone to stand. And by golly, I'm not going to disappoint him. And these other people, they can say and try to bully and do whatever they want. For one thing, we have a helper in this earth, and it isn't going to work. And those of us, that know him, we're going to be the ones that will help the others. That's what we're called to do. And by golly, that's exactly what we're going to do. And this nation won't fall to them because we're here. That's that. Right. And we're standing. Take that. That's it.
I love it. I love it. Sharon, you're wonderful. Thank you very much for your call.
Oh, you're terrific, too. And this has really been eye-opening. Thank you so much. And, God bless you.
God bless you. Now, that's what I'm talking about. And that's why I love it when the ladies come into the treehouse, because I'm telling you, the women of this country are more focused and personally I think have more mettle than most of the men. There, I've spoken. In fact, I'm so fired up about it, I want to talk to Pam on the international line. She's in Windsor, Ontario. Pam, how are you?
Hi, good. I want to tell you a nice, happy, uplifting story, I think.
Okay, good,
recently,
excellent.
In our local newspaper, there was a story about a man who was caught on a second-floor fire, like the building was on fire, and he was on the second floor, and he had no way to get out. He was by himself. And apparently, as it was told in the newspaper, a truck came by, pulled out a ladder, a gentleman put the ladder up, helped this guy down. He got out. The truck took the ladder, left. The guy's life was saved, and he has no idea who this is.
Yeah. That's a good one, all right.
I think it's an amazing story of, things are maybe there when you need them.
Yes. There are lots of people like that out there, and they do things for others, and they expect no recognition for it, no thanks. They just do their thing, they render their aid, and they disappear.
Or the way I'm looking at it, because last week, it was a couple of days ago, I think George had a show on, I can't remember, and it was like, I don't know, angels or whatnot. But I'm thinking, who was this guy? Where did he come from? is it a magical thing, or is it just a human being who happened to be going by?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I was looking at it. So I thought it was a really fascinating and very uplifting story.
Indeed, that's a good story. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for calling. That was great.